This is continuing a video series on the European film market all through January because the European film market takes place in February in Berlin, Germany. And so we're talking about trends and what are the newest trends that are not just specific to EFM, but in the independent film space. So trend number one is the rise of the micro-budget film. Years ago, you had to make films at a certain level. That level has dropped for many reasons. Technology has become better, but most likely the main reason is because there are so many platforms that don't pay nearly as much as they used to. So it's much tougher to make money from a film. So there are films being made for 100,000 and under, even 50,000 and under, that are being sold at markets. And what do I mean by this? We do a whole course called Backyard Blockbuster Blueprint. It's fantastic. It gives all the details on what we're talking about because it'd be too much to go into. But the key is this isn't a $50,000 experimental film of you staring into a mirror in your bathroom. No, these are real movies made for this much. There is a way to get it done. But I will say that those are becoming prevalent as far as major movie markets go. Trend number two is something that has existed for a while, which is a demand for niche-driven content. As far as genres go, the dramas of the world and the edgy comedies, they're very tough to sell. So when you have the thrillers, action movies, horror, potentially there's a ton of horror out there, but maybe some unique horror, something that really pops as a trailer goes, or a family film or a faith-based film, like a rom-com or something like that, or a Christmas rom-com. Those are niche-y and they're going to sell much easier. Number three, there are going to be more worldwide VOD deals, and as far as like AVOD goes. And what I mean by that is most likely YouTube. There are more of those that are coming to the market. They're rev share deals, less than a buyout for a territory. More and more of those coming into the market. When I was at MIPCOM this past October in Cannes, talking to my fellow sales agents and distributors, and they were like, "Are you getting a lot of worldwide AVOD / YouTube deals?" And I said, "Yes." So many people coming in are offering those things. It's no money up front most of the time, but what the good news is that they can make a lot of money on ads. So YouTube, especially if you have partners that have huge amounts of subscribers, you can make some good money there. Trend number four is along the same lines, is talking about AVOD as the source of revenue, much more than transactional. There is a movement towards watching stuff for free and just watching ads. Why? I mean, you could blame it on YouTube being what the kids were watching for so long, and they were used to watching stuff for free and just sitting through ads and skipping ads and stuff like that. And so that's something that has become prevalent, where it's less of doing a transactional deal for the movie or whatever the content is, and more of being able to watch it for free but having to watch ads. Number five, there is still a trend of co-productions. If you can figure out a way to do co-productions with a different country that may have a co-production desire to do movies in the Philippines or Greece or something like that, that is always going to be prevalent. You'll see the different countries, and I can't tell you which one will really put the money in. It always seems like every year there's like a different country that puts a lot of money into having a booth and having a big presence at any of the markets, but they're looking for co-productions. You might be able to shoot a film in Spain or shoot a film in Scotland or something like that if you meet the right people and you're interested in co-productions. The same goes along for tax incentives. There are tax incentives that a country may be offering. Come shoot in this country and you have a 40% back, or sometimes even a 50% back. It's incredible, these tax incentives that exist on top of the co-production. So the co-production might be a situation where they're either bringing production services or financing, and the other half is on your end, or an American company's end, or a distributor or whatever, who's ever going to put the financing there. But the tax incentives can offset a lot of that and can be significant. And trend number seven is going to be very interesting, and it's how AI is impacting production and what is the future of that. As far as creative AI and making things like prompts that you can make B-roll in a movie, or prompts that can actually shoot a scene or a previs or something like that. How is that going to affect future filmmaking? How is that going to affect budgets, which are already dropping? And what is going to be the future of AI? Hey everybody, quick pitch on the Movie Producer Mastermind at Filmmaking Stuff HQ. If you want to learn how to finance your film, make your film, and then sell it and distribute it, this is where you need to be. It's the ultimate resource for putting your movie together. If you want to make your dream come true, you're going to want to check it out. Also, hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We put up new free content every week.